Let me find my daughter. And
Oh yeah. Take your
she wants those.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Are you guys excited for the 50th episode of my Half Price Books comic haul video? What better way to get us started with another huge haul? And I got some key issues in this video. As you guys saw in earlier footage, I showed 4 of the best ones from this haul, but there are some plenty other good ones. Let's take a look at how much I paid for this deal. It is a pretty big haul of 78 comics. Mostly clearance items for 25 cents for a total of $21.57 after tax. Not bad at all. Let's get started. Let me just take these from the bag and then I'm going to switch over to a different review. And then we'll talk about all the comics in here. I got some Bronze Age, some Modern Age, a whole bunch of goodies. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. We're going to start out with what I feel is the best one from the haul. It's the very first appearance of Carnage. Amazing Spider-Man number 361. Carnage Part 1. Unfortunately, it has a sticker right here. And if you look at the condition, it's definitely not near mint. What do you guys call it? Like a very fine or something like that. Got some wearing on the side. Not in the best of shape, but what can I say? I mean, there's a second copy that I have for 25 cents. You cannot beat that deal. Next up is another Amazing Spider-Man from my favorite artist, Todd McFarlane. Now this brings back memories because back when I was a kid, I remember I used to have a whole bunch of Todd McFarlane Amazing Spider-Mans. I was so impressed by his artwork, that's why I started collecting Amazing Spider-Man. And I think I traded this away at the local comic book store, and hey, what can I say? I mean, I didn't know better when I was a kid. I would have kept it all. It's number 315, Hydro Man wins at last. Guest starring Venom in there. Very nice copy. Very nice. And we get to the Punisher Wardrobe number 1. There are some various Punisher editions. You got Punisher, Punisher Wardrobe, Punisher Warzone, Punisher Army, whole bunch of stuff. So this is my second copy of Punisher War Journal. And we get to Excalibur number 1. One of these New Mutants teams, not that popular, but we have I think that's Phoenix, Captain Britain, Kitty Pryde, Nightcrawler, and Megan somebody. This is my second copy. And check this out. Very first appearance of War Machine, Iron Man number 282. Condition, I wouldn't say near mint, but not bad fine at all. And representing DC is the very first appearance of Doomsday from Superman Man of Steel number 18 back in the 90s when he first debuted Doomsday. He was all wrapped up, and later on he unveils his true form. And this is the second appearance of War Machine, number 283, and with his gang in the back. I forgot who those characters are called. I had that on my checklist, and I'm glad that I finally have it. And I bought this weird comic. It's Marvel Comics back in, I'm guessing that's like in the 70s for 20 cents. Our Love Story. I think the previous price was like $2. They marked it down at 50 cents. So that's the 50 cents described in the receipt. Alright, here we go. Some loose ends. We have Marvel Superhero Island Adventures. Number 1, you got Dr. Doom, Spider-Man, Hulk. Very nice artwork, by the way. And we're going to move on to Avengers, number 18. Got a whole bunch of characters on the front. That's the Wrecking Crew. Here's a nice one. A Venom Number 1, you got the special embossed cover, The Maze, Part 1 of 3. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, number 100. You got Kingpin on the cover, and Black Cat. And we have 2 copies of Generation X. Number 1, I already own 1 copy, so I'll give 1 away to my lucky fans. Wait for that drawing contest. And we have this Marvel Superheroes magazine. Features Fantastic Four, Hulk, Iron Man, and Daredevil. And representing DC is the Ray number 0. The beginning of tomorrow. Pretty much underrated. He's a pretty cool superhero. The Venom number 1, the Madness. 2 of my favorite Marvel characters, Juggernaut versus Venom. What better way can you have? And the Return of Wild Dog Cage. The reason why I picked this up because I heard that the DC series, was it Flash or something like that? It's going to guest star Wild Dog. So that's the reason why I picked this up. We have DC, The Wanderers, number 1. From the world, the Legion of Superheroes. And this special, the New Warriors, number 25, with a special die-cut cover. I give that away. Giant Size 25th anniversary. Soviet Super Soldiers, number 1. Who don't know they made a comic about Soviet superheroes? The beginning of the end. And check it out, Guardians of the Galaxy. Even though it's a first issue of a brand new era, number 17, I actually do not know any of these characters' names, and they're definitely different from the Guardians of the Galaxy that we know from the Marvel movie. The Invincible Iron Man, number... what number is this? Doesn't really say. Issue number 325, there we go. I really like this cover. It's got like a special ink to it. Very nice artwork. I want to say Barry Windsor Smith, but it's not. Somebody Actually, let's look it up. I mean, I'm pretty impressed by this artwork. Wow, it's actually pretty nice. Who is the artist? Whoops. The artist is Jim Calafiore. Never heard of that name, but I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for him. And here's a Marvel Milestone edition. You got Thanos. I think it's very first appearance of Thanos. You got the Invincible Iron Man number 55. Check this out. I really like this cover right here. Special metallic embossed cover. War Machine number 1. Jim Rhodes, the armor and the attitude. The New Titans issue number 0. Alright, we have some Iron Man right here. Iron Man vs. Iron Man number 192. I can't believe that's for 25 cents. And check this out. I'll give this away. Batman and... Spawn and Batman. DC Image collaboration back in the 90s. Alright, we have this Doctor Strange with Ghost Rider. Hopefully the Doctor Strange movie won't be as horrible as the Ghost Rider ones. Here's another Bronze Age Iron Man, number 194. You got the old design armor, and this is like the 90s version? No, 80s. 80s Iron Man. And we have, I'll give this away, X-Men number 25 with a special holographic cover, Fatal Attractions. Here's another special Iron Man cover, number 288. Very nice, right? I'll give that away. 48-page anniversary special. When Machines Mutate Electro Warrior number 1, first issue. Doctor Strange number 28. Hey, hold on. Why I have doubles this? I swear I just talked about this. Oh well. Here's a nice one. Planet of the Symbiotes, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 1 back in 1995. It's a special edition comic. And check this out. It's all white cover. The End of Today, 0 Hour Crisis in Time number 0 from DC Comics. I don't know what this story is about, but it looks like it features Green Lantern in there. And we have IDW Star Mage #1. Real nice artwork right there. Kind of reminds me of the anime cross between like Star Wars. You have the Rise of the Mage from Image Comics #1. And here's a nice one. Suicide Squad #36. This is volume 1 back in the 90s, I would say. Blaze of Glory. And to top that off, we're going to get to 0 Hour Crisis in Time #1. Now we just talked about #0. So all these characters are getting burned out by some sun power. Superman Action Comics #0. Check this out. Yes, Superman, for a short period of time in the 90s, he had long hair like that, kind of like a rocker. I'll give this away. The Warlock Chronicles, issue #1 with special holographic cover. Man, that's a lot of Venom comics. Here's another Venom #1, Separation Anxiety. You got 4 or 5 different versions of Venom. I really like this one. I love this cover right here. Spider-Man Adventures #1. I believe this is based on the TV cartoon series. I love that embossed metallic color. Is just handsome to have. And Spider-Man Magazine. 96 big pages. You got the old school Daredevil. Looks like this Torch, Vulture. Whole bunch of stories in there. We are gonna skip to Now Comics Speed Racer Special #1. Curse of the Spawn, issue #3. Katana and Shazam, issue #1. This came out in 2001. DC Comics. The Punisher Armory #1. As I was saying earlier, different Punisher comics. That kind of looks like Jim Lee art, but it's not almost on point. We have a collaboration between Image and Top Cow, I believe. Darkness and Pit. Pit is one of the underrated ones, like Image's version of the Hulk. I really like Dale Keown's artwork. And we have the Jacko Files from Spider-Man #1. And of course, Sabretooth, issue #1. I bet you guys didn't know he had his own comic, huh? And I'll give this away. The Lethal Foes of Spider-Man, issue #1. I don't know who that is. You got Vulture, Spider-Man, Rhino, and Boomerang. Steel #0. Here's another special Iron Man cover. I like this one also. Very handsome with that gold and red embossed cover. Looks like guest appearance by War Machine. Special 300 issue cover. Doctor Strange #79. Old school Doctor Strange. Can't wait for the movie though. Cloak and Dagger #1. Underrated characters. You got X Factor guest starring. And check this out. I really like this cover right here. From Marvel Comics Transformers Generations 2. You flip this open and it unveils a special poster-like war image between Autobots and Decepticons. Real nice. Mighty Avengers #245. On the brink of oblivion. Here's another old school one. Avengers #259 on the side of the Skrulls. Squadron Supreme #7. Avengers #247 Into the Unimind. Surprised to find this one there. Amazing Spider-Man #242. I want to say it's Ultron, but it's not. Some type, Android. Here we go. DC Comics Atari Force #1. I'm pretty sure it's not related to the Atari video games. This has to be from somebody's private collection because these are some real nice Bronze Age comics. Iron Man number 187. Iron Man 203. I don't know what mock armor that is. That's like a 90s version. You have Doctor Strange number 33 with Thanos in the back, Infinity Gauntlet crossover. Here's another Infinity Gauntlet crossover number 32. Silver Surfer, one of my favorite characters. And here's 31. Silver Surfer vs. Doctor Strange, perhaps. And we move on. Now Comics Green Hornet number 1. Post-pound premiere issue. Very nice find right there. And Amazing Spider-Man number 505. Vibes. Pretty boring cover, I have to say. Superman First Thunder Shazam. Magic comes to Metropolis. And this one, the Trinity Comics, Justice for All. You got Batman on the cover. Really nice artwork. The Flash number 83. Looks like he's going to be running out of time. Flash 82. Guest starring Nightwing. And all new Young Guns from Marvel. And here's some Image ones. Bloodpool. Kind of like a knockoff of Deadpool. And we are going to second to last one. Phantom Force, Image comic. Man, Image came out with some weird comics. And the last one from this haul is Toy Stories from Disney Pixar number 1. Hope you guys enjoyed this fabulous comic haul video. Thanks for supporting and keeping my comic haul videos going strong. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, happy collecting.